everybody, it's Jake Moran with Keller Williams, and today I'm going to save you a ton of money. Save you a ton of money, make you a ton of money. It just depends on how you look at it. If you're at all thinking about selling your house, or frankly, your car right now, you need to pay attention to this video. Without the slightest shred of exaggeration, there are thousands or tens of thousands of dollars riding on you being able to think in today's advertising and marketing world. As a means of introduction, I'm going to share with you a story from last summer. So about a year ago, our family sold one of our vehicles. It was a 05, so it was about 15 years old, had 230,000 miles on it, had some nice bells and whistles at the time it came out. So it had a DVD player and leather seats, and we'd replaced the air conditioner. It was in okay shape, but it wasn't great shape. And I see the same commercials you do. So the Carvanas of the world, the Vrooms of the world, all these pretty commercials with, this bright, white, shining new car that comes in and everybody's smiling and clean and put together and not real. I went on one of those platforms to get an idea of what I would get for my car if I made that decision to become part of their scheme. Can I tell you how much the offer was for our car? It was a monstrous $107 US, 107 American dollars. I don't think I can take my family out to eat at a restaurant these days for $107. At least not if everybody's hungry. I went on another platform about 2 weeks later, sold the same vehicle, the same $107 vehicle for $2,800. Okay. Now, not a ton of money, but you want $2,800 or $107? I think we're all in the same camp here. Okay. Every time I see those commercials, I want to yell at the people in the commercials and all of you watching them, like, you're being robbed. They are stealing. Your wallet is in the car. They're taking it away right now, right before your eyes, and you agreed to it. That gap, 107 and 2,800, is a big gap, but it is pennies compared to what people are giving away in home equity right now before our very eyes. So today, 3 simple things that all of these companies, the OfferPads, the Zillows, the Open Doors of the world, they're making all these pretty commercials. By the way, how do you think they're paying for the commercials? The gap. That's how they're paying for it. So 3 simple things that you can do to avoid being taken advantage of, and just think and make the right decision and the best decision for you and your finances, not somebody else's advertising budget. So number 1, you have to fundamentally understand these are all for-profit companies. They're all for profit. They're normal businesses. God bless America. They have the right to do that. But when they call you and they're offering a number that you think is good, who do you think they're making their money off of? You're the only other party in the transaction. They fundamentally have to be making money off of you to be able to pay for all of these pretty commercials. Like, hello, for-profit, not for-profit, not trying to make your dreams come true. They are for-profit businesses, okay? Number 2, God bless America and yay capitalism. Yay capitalism. The supply and demand curve is the most beautiful curve on planet Earth. It should be on every wall in every school forever, because we are in the best possible scenario and quadrant of that supply and demand curve since the Nina, the Pinta, and the Santa Maria, okay? Literally. I know everybody's going to say, well, there's no inventory. Well, can I share with you a little bit of why? Okay, 1, interest rates have been crazy low, which means you can afford more house. Oh, by the way, not just you, but you, your neighbor, the guy down the street, the guy in the cubicle next to you, your UPS driver, they all can afford more house. That's why we kind of have a little bit of an inventory problem. Not the only issue, but interest rates keep your payment low for the life of the loan. That's a big number for a lot of people when you talk about your monthly operating budgets. Okay. The second half of that is the margin from where people have bought their home that they're currently in and where they can sell their home that they're currently in is as good as it's ever been. Okay. That gap is what people are giving up a sizable chunk of unnecessarily, unknowingly. In the difference that they're giving up, this is the difference of being able to fund your kids' college. This is the difference of being able, in real estate terms, to go from a loan where you're having to pay PMI to not having to pay PMI for the life of the loan. This is the bucket list dream vacation to Hawaii. This is going from the car I hate to the car rolling off the lot brand new that I love. That's the money that's being given away right now because people don't know what to do and they're just being talked into the buying and selling decision that they're doing right now because they're not thinking. So I'm gonna help you think. 1, understand their business. 2, capitalism, your best friend. Yay, America. Number 3, you have one opportunity to sell your house. 1, you're talking about giving away unnecessarily, unknowingly, and unwittingly tens of thousands of dollars. Please don't make that mistake. And to prove to you, I know what I'm talking about. I could do this all day long, but I'm going to show you 3 examples from 3 counties in our area. And I blacked out the information of the prior parties, so we'll protect the innocent and the ignorant. But this is not to point fingers at anyone. This is to say this is going on all day long right now. And you need to see it in black and white, just like I see it every single day, to understand the magnitude of what is happening. So I'm going to share my screen with you so you can see. All right, so this one is a Hall County property. You see right here, this was OfferPad that bought it at end of April for $244,600, and then sold it 2 weeks later for $269,900. Ouch. This one, Gwinnett County, they sold it in February for $310,700, and then 2 months later, sold it for $369,000. That was an open door property. Is it hurting yet? It should hurt. These aren't even your houses. Jackson County. Oh, these are all painful. This one's really painful. $273,500, sold end of the year of last year, sold 3 months later for $328,000. That's over $100,000 unknowingly, unwittingly, and willingly given away because people didn't know better. 3 houses, $100,000 plus. That pays for a lot of margin in life. If nothing else, get a good real estate agent in your market that knows the market, knows the comps, knows how to leverage the marketing, the MLS, supply and demand, buyer demand in your area, and get you every single dime you can out of your house. Because remember, we have one opportunity to sell. If I can help you in any way, if you're outside of my market and you need me to help you connect with an agent that's like me, that's in it for the right reasons, I'd be happy to help. My information is coming up. Get a good, qualified real estate agent to help you understand your market before you sign anything in terms of a guaranteed offer or anything like that in our real estate market. There is nothing more satisfying and gratifying in the real estate process for me than being able to help people at the closing table tangibly, literally, and financially change their families' lives and their future for the better. That's why I get out of bed in the morning. That's why I love this business. It's why I get such good reviews from my clients, quite frankly, because I love helping people with a huge financial decision like buying or selling a house. This is not a market that you need to go in blindly, and it is certainly not a market that you only need to take one number without considering all the other numbers that may give you significantly more money for the same one house. If I can help you out, my information is coming up.